So, good morning, everybody. We hope you all had a great weekend. Hopefully, it was better than ours
Holy
because
moly.
the A1A did not work out the way we had planned. I think it was more our fault than necessarily the A1A was
I don't know. I think it's a mix of both.
specifically.
But
But
yes, a lot was wrong on our side.
we'll talk about that. We also had a ton of sales.
Yes.
I actually didn't pull some of the Facebook orders, but
Oh,
I will. We'll be able to discuss that as well. 39 items on eBay alone sold, and then we have a big order on Facebook Marketplace that sold as well that we will be shipping out
yeah.
today. So you have a lot of work ahead of you.
Yes, I do. Busy, busy morning.
Yes. But before we get started, my name is Aaron,
I'm Amber.
and we are full-time resellers. We go live Monday through Thursday
Yes.
and talk reselling with all of you out there. So this weekend we had the A1A sale. I think the problem that we had on our side was just the timing of the trip,
Mm-hmm.
and then also the compounding cost of the trip. So we use a credit card that creates points that
Right.
we use specifically for our business trips like this, where we don't have to pay for a hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you're paying points. So effectively, our hotel room that we stayed Friday night was 150 bucks
Mm-hmm.
roughly. We had the car issue
Yeah, our
where
window is broke, so it was broke down. So we didn't want to leave that overnight in a city with potential inventory in it.
yeah.
So we
So
had to get a
ultimately,
rental
we had to
car,
get a rental car.
which is not normal for us.
So you had to put in 150 for the hotel
Mm-hmm.
stay. You had to put in
300.
about close to almost $300 worth of points into a rental
Mm-hmm.
car. So you can't not
Think of that.
think of the fact that you already have invested $450. You add gas involved
Yeah.
with the trip down there, you're probably looking at another 150 to
Food.
$200. And you can quickly see how many of these expenses will
Yeah.
pile on. Then you add the other aspect of A1A was billed as a Saturday only type sale.
That's how it was promoted.
That was the way it was promoted.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way they do it. On the way down there, I started doing some digging to see if we were going to get any on Friday. And then you
Mm-hmm.
realize pretty quickly, no, this was a Friday and Saturday sale.
Yeah. Bummer.
So, you want to go
Okay,
ahead and
yeah.
read?
So Josh said, hey, good morning, Bama. The Lions at odds on Super Bowl favorites.
Yes.
Wow, didn't think I'd ever say that. Good morning.
Yes, we are currently the favorite. And
That's
we
exciting.
look dang good too, by the way.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. But yeah, so the
So we saw that there was sales that we
yes,
missed out on.
Friday and
Yeah.
Saturday was so ideally you would need to be down here
Thursday.
2 days.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if we were to do this again right now, because it seems like there's two prime cities.
Right.
You had Daytona Beach,
And St.
St.
Augustine.
Augustine, and then you had some stragglers in between.
Yeah.
And I think you could probably
Hey,
do
good morning.
fairly well by just starting in one city, staying the night there, and then staying the next
Oh, hey,
night in the
Jenny.
other one.
She said, go Lions.
Yes. And then stay at the next city, stay at St. Augustine the second night, or
Right.
vice versa, and pick Friday in one, pick Saturday in the other. You could also probably do very well just by picking one city and just doing that city,
Right.
with the intention of knowing that you know what happened on Friday, so
Yeah.
you don't double pick kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing. So I think that was the big mistake that we
We
made.
should have been there a day before.
And realistically, I think we could have probably just stayed here in our own little area and probably picked relatively similar to what we did when we were
Yeah.
on the A1A, the way we ended up doing it. Because Friday we got almost just nothing.
Yeah, I don't know if the towns there have some kind of ordinance where you're not allowed to market a garage sale until day of, because usually we're scoping out signs and going to see where people have things already set up. So I don't know if it's like a geographical issue with being by the beach or what, but there was nobody signed up and no signs ahead of time the day
Yeah.
before Saturday.
So there was like,
It looked like they weren't having a sale.
yeah, and maybe that was specific to St. Augustine. It looked like
Yeah.
the other town, Daytona Beach, had a lot of sales on
Okay.
Friday specifically. So I think it could have been just our experience,
Yeah.
that we kind of had. Also, we came in late Friday,
Yes.
which they could have very well had to pull their signs down,
Yeah, who knows?
for whatever reason.
And the sun set early.
Yeah.
And we didn't plan for that.
Yeah.
So by the time we got there, it was like a race against the clock to get anywhere to see if they have sales. And we were on roads that had no houses for miles and miles and miles.
Yeah. because it's just
Because we came at the very
And I will say,
northern edge of
to
it.
set expectations, if you're watching this, maybe for future A1A sales,
Avoid Fernandina Beach.
well, yeah, that's not even part of the sale.
Yeah, but that's top of A1A.
But the other problem I would say too is just because something is 3 miles away from where you're at doesn't
Oh,
mean it's not
yeah.
going to take any time. So they have a ton of bridges, and sometimes it could be literally 3 miles away from you, and it's going to take you 35 minutes to get there.
Like there was an option for us to take a ferry across,
Yeah.
you know, just to go straight instead of going all the way to the highway and around. It's like, oh man,
Yeah.
this stinks.
So I think you got to be pretty prepared that even though things seem like it might be relatively close to you, it might be really, really far away
Right.
just based on how you have to get there.
Yeah.
And it's just the aspects of where we're country driving.
I know.
There's no water like that in this area. We do have a lake, but
Yeah.
even in those cases,
And
it's
that's
not
even
that
a pain
bad.
to get around. Like
Sometimes it's not that bad.
not like the beach area. So.
Because there has been situations where there's been community sales that are probably like 5 miles apart,
Yeah.
but it will take you an hour to get
From
one
cove to
end
the
of
yeah.
the lake to the other side.
Yeah.
So I guess it's some similarities there.
Yeah.
So just be prepared.
We
for
didn't
that.
plan for that.
No.
So there was a lot of mistakes on our end that we've learned. So are we going to keep a notebook of like these?
No, I just
He's
memorize
logged it.
I memory hole it, and we'll be good.
All right, let's see. Flippy said, we were there Friday morning. You didn't miss much. Oh, okay, that's good. And we did better at thrift stores. Dang. So it was like across the board.
Yeah, okay.
Did you go to Daytona?
Yeah.
Because that's what we didn't do.
Yeah, I think Daytona Friday morning might be the play, and then St. Augustine Saturday morning is the play. That's the way I'm game planning for next year.
And did you end up going to Jacksonville? Like for those sales, because we didn't make it there. And
we hit one.
We were wondering if we missed out on that.
No, we didn't. I don't think so, anyways. But we'll go into our first sale. This is probably one of my favorite sales of the weekend. It's these Oneida, and these are snowman. If you want to show it, the snowman pattern. It's the coolest looking Oneida set that I've seen. It is a set of 39 pieces, so it was missing one, so it wasn't complete for a set of 8. Or 4.
Try not to make too much noise.
Anyways, but that cool snowman pattern, $130 plus shipping on that, and they're gonna love it.
Yeah.
They already messaged me and they were like excited to get it.
I mean, we love it too.
Yeah.
We do not have fancy Christmas parties though, so no sense in keeping.
Lego set. This is an exclusive Ray the Castaway, new and sealed box, $19.95 plus shipping.
We got that for like $5.
We didn't. You didn't pull that.
I asked you.
I know. So
actually, it's right here.
Okay.
You want me to get it? I can get
It's the XL.
Okay.
All right. While she's grabbing that, I will move on to a Blu-ray. This is Dungeons and Dragons. It's the 2-disc set, and this sold $15 plus shipping, and it is going international on that one.
Hanger Brook.
Okay, well.
This is the medium, but I sold the extra. It's too hard to get the 2XL.
Yep.
But this is a salute to service Nike jacket.
Yep.
For the Denver Broncos.
Yep, it's got that patch and everything.
Yep.
That sold for $60 plus shipping.
Yep, so that was good. And I'll make sure not to send that one.
Here we go.
But I had 2. I had one in medium and one in 2XL.
This we've had forever. It's on the wood background.
No, sure is on our table.
This sold for $15.50 plus shipping. It's a sealed Battlefield TV Russia's War Against Japan.
What did it sell for?
VHS, $15.50 plus shipping.
Okay, Flippy says, started in Daytona at 8 on Friday, went all the way to Jacksonville on Saturday, found 2 sales and bought 1 thing. Killed it at the thrift stores, though.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, that's great. At least you got good stuff somewhere.
Yeah.
We kind of left looking in the back like there's nothing. We've got nothing in our car. It's terrible. We could fit the kids in the car when we went to pick them up from Grandma's.
Yeah, it was not pretty.
It's bad.
This is the next sale. We had Victoria's Secret's Crush limited edition fragrance, $30 plus shipping on that. So you just never know. Sometimes those things can go for decent money.
Yeah.
So this bag of Monsters Inc. and
figurines.
These little figures. So
this was
is
from
a
the
lot.
Wisconsin sale.
Yep. So that's got a bunch of different figures, 4 figures, and then a bunch of pieces. Like there's a create your own monster. That's the create your own monster guy. And then this guy, they paid $10 for this, and then $30 for the lot of that. So $40 all in. So I'm going to put him in there, and it's all going to the same place.
There's a lot more pieces in
there. Yeah. Rare item. So I took forever researching this. At the thrift store, and then when I came home, I had to pull this up on Discogs, and none of them have ever sold.
Oh, wow.
That's how rare it is. Like so you have to determine, what do you price a rare cassette that you know there's going to be a market for, because people love Thomas the Train.
Yeah.
And so I decided on $49.95 plus shipping, and we got an offer within about a day for $40.
Yeah.
And like their name, I'm not going to give them the exact name, but it was like Thomas.
They love Thomas items.
Thomas Collector. Was their username, so we had the right market.
Yeah.
And they offered $40, and I declined, and then somebody else came in and paid full price.
He was wondering, like, dang, I just got this offer. Do you think I should bump it up, or am I being greedy? I was like, you're kind of being greedy, but maybe could have got more.
Maybe, because I this is the only one that has sold at least in the last 3 years.
Crazy.
And probably even longer. So
But
I don't know.
we paid 50 cents for it.
50 cents into 50. I'm not going to be upset
good.
about. Disney Pixar's 3 Cars Switch games sold for $8.50 plus shipping.
That's terrible.
And it's about the worst.
I mean, there's worse items that we've sold in this batch. So.
This pair of Jordans, and those are terrible too.
No, these are fine. No, there's some terrible
things. I'm joking. Promoted $39.95 plus shipping on those Jordans, all black. Next up, we have a Kurt Adler musical animated Christmas tree. I did make a video for this one showing that one of the mice
isn't tapping the bell.
Isn't swinging.
It's cute though. I love this little
but
tree.
It is cute, and hopefully they can repair it.
They don't even have to. It still sounds right. But
$42 plus shipping on that.
That was also a Wisconsin buy.
Yep. These Nikes are the ones that I'm just kind of wanting to show you so that you know for future reference. These are like the lower quality and desirable ones. These sold for $19 plus shipping, and they sold via promoted listing. But if you see this on the bottom, these are the ones that are like less desirable on the print. It's probably an easy way to kind of just distinguish them, because I've seen this quite often. And these are men's.
Yeah.
Which men's typically sells better than women's, and women's sells better than kids. So if you see these, I wouldn't bother.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless they're like new, and in which case they're probably gonna want too much money for them.
Okay. So I bought these because I remember my family had these little wooden ornaments that are painted. They're vintage from like 1980s.
Yeah. Things we don't buy anymore.
They're wood.
$21 plus shipping on those.
I don't hate it.
I know.
But I know it was a lot of work
and
for
it was
you
a lot of work.
lay them all
I'm gonna have you tag along
No,
one
I'm
day
okay.
on a listing day. See what I have to go through.
I've got my own problems to deal with.
$9.95 plus shipping on the Squishmallow, new with tags. It does feel like I'm seeing more of the
holiday things,
Christmas related, gift related kind of items starting to come. So I'm starting to think Q4 is starting to hit a little bit, maybe.
Please.
A La Crusette. And this is a little square stone baking dish, and it sold for $17.95 plus shipping. It's probably the lowest you've ever got for any La Crusette
but it's
item
tiny
ever.
Too.
This is in this box.
Okay, I'm not opening that.
We sold a Rock Band drum set.
It's already packaged.
Stand, so just the stand for it, the drum set in itself was broken and not working. So we sold just the stand for $25 plus shipping.
So you can salvage things.
Yes, part it out.
Yeah.
If necessary. This is a power cord
Adapter.
$14.99 free shipping on that one.
What did it come off of?
I have no idea.
Camera or something?
No idea.
Weird. Okay.
Couldn't tell you. It's been too long, and it's not something that's worth memorizing.
No.
For any benefit. Sean Connery collection of 4 on the one
sealed.
DVD, brand new sealed, $17 plus shipping on that.
All right.
This is Terry the Thankful Turkey
I didn't even know we had this.
plush.
Cute.
$7.55 plus shipping on that little guy.
How much you want to bet it's going to a teacher?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Not going to know. Guyton and Hall textbook, medical physiology.
What did it sell for? Yeah.
$12.50 plus shipping.
That's terrible.
I mean, it's that they're paying shipping, and we paid
Yeah.
probably $2 for it.
We got these recently.
Yep, we picked these up for $5 recently. $49.95 plus shipping. New one tags, and these are Hoka slides.
I know, isn't that cool? Never seen
these things do exist, and that's the first time I've ran across some Hoka slides.
Yep.
So
Neat.
they are out there. This
Is
is
this your favorite sale of the day?
probably up there. This is a singing. You want to hit the button,
Oh,
or do you not want to hit the button because it's just
No, we
going to
can do
play?
it.
And
Let's do it.
I don't know. It's somewhere
I'll
in
get
here.
it. I'll get it.
Yeah. It is a singing cake plate.
It lights up. Brand new.
Brand new sealed. And when you have something that's like old stock like this and it was rare, I priced it high and it sold within a month for $99.95 plus shipping.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, and that was, again, I had to do some research on that one to kind of find it.
I don't even know. Maybe I would have since it's new, but I don't know that I would have like paid attention to that. It kind of looks junky.
I look for barcodes.
Yeah.
I always am
just
looking
scan
for
it.
barcodes. Something to scan.
And we had gotten that right before my son's birthday. I was like, oh, let's just use it. And he's like, no. It's $100. We can sing ourselves.
Yeah, he gets us.
Nike.
These are some cool Nike slide. I don't even know. These wouldn't be slides.
These are
sandals.
wedges. I don't know what they are. Platform.
They're called Iconic Classic Sandals.
They're cool.
$52.50 plus shipping, sold via promoted listing.
Yeah.
I did have to clean them up. I sold them as used.
Right.
But including the box will add a couple bucks to the value. So I think I added like $10 to what they would sell for normally used, and they were really in pretty good condition too. This is an old toy plane. Again, items that we don't look for anymore.
These are what I'm drawn to.
Yes. And this sold $9.50 plus shipping.
They just don't make things like they used to.
Thomas the Train. And this is Toby. Brand new sealed, $9 plus shipping. I got an offer for $9, and I did some research, and it was about what it was going for. Okay. So I went ahead and took it. Bath and Body Works. Bath and Body Works. I didn't do Bed Bath and Beyond there. Good. There you go. And this spray mist, it's called Sunset Glow, $14.95 plus shipping.
All right.
We sold a tie. Again, another items that we don't pick up anymore.
Too much.
And it's brand new with tags. Clarin. It's made in Paris. I used to go out of my way to look for like made in Paris or Italy, and we just did not get the return on investment.
We did have a cool sale. What was it? Ralph Lauren or something?
It was but it was it looked like Harry Potter.
Oh yeah.
And that one sold for like $45. This one only sold for $12.95 plus shipping.
Yeah, we don't.
And it took a long time to sell.
Right.
So
didn't even know we had it.
Not a good one. Another items. So I am glad to see we're selling items that we don't purchase anymore.
Yeah.
Lennox holiday plate, brand new one package, $11.25 plus shipping. I like this little sale.
These are things that we could have bought at this long sale potentially that we don't do anymore. Yeah. So we could have got more, but it would have sat.
Yeah. This is a California Raisin Little Rare Broccoli PVC figure, and he sold $13.95 plus shipping.
Crazy.
I like those little sales.
That must have been like a bag of fun or something.
Yeah. Of raisins.
Bubba.
This is a Bubba Blade. It is a cordless fillet fishing knife.
It's got all the blades up top.
It works. Both batteries worked, so I tested both batteries with it as well, but it does not include the charger.
Okay.
So I put no charger in the title. Yeah. And
what'd Bubba sell for?
$70 plus shipping. We paid $5.
Yeah, that's great. Was this a local buy?
No, that was in Greenville area.
Oh, okay.
All right, so now we're going into the failed auctions.
Oh,
so right here over her head, there's a huge lot of 32 TV shows that are mixed lots from Raymond to whatever.
Grand total of?
$4.25.
Terrible.
plus shipping, which they paid $18.88 in
I
shipping.
hope I can save on shipping.
Chances are
Media
probably
mail.
it's media mail,
Probably
so
won't.
probably won't be able to. So at the end of the day, we're probably breaking even in terms of like just getting this gone and somebody getting it. So I just hope it doesn't become a problem. Another lot. This one was much better. It's all these Blu-rays back here, 39 in total. They sold for $36.01 plus shipping on that lot. And then the other fail. So
Big
the
fail.
the Blu-rays I'm okay with.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this.
This is probably the worst one. Is it worse than that? I don't know. It's
No, because this
right
is
there.
not as bad. It's got a couple Barbies
Why's your
inside
hair sticking out?
because
Of
it
there?
just doesn't fit very well.
There we go. Lots of Barbies and accessories.
And accessories and clothes and all this other stuff. $4.25 for this one. So we got some people that are getting some deals, and I always find it
These
funny.
are not in great condition,
They're not.
so they're loved.
But the funny thing too is like the people that win the auctions with a great deal, they pay instantly.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, it's when you get the big dollar money, and then they're like, "Sorry, I had a hospital visit."
It was by mistake. Ordered by mistake. Like no.
It's like okay, but $4.25 plus shipping, and we paid $5 for that. So we're actually going to be probably losing
We are
$5
giving this away.
after shipping and all that crap. So not a good one on those.
Which one?
No, the hats.
Okay.
We're gonna start with the hats. So we got the Eagles hat. That hat sold $9.99 plus shipping on that one.
If you do eBay, how do you do on auctions? Is it just us? Do we just have bad like items to auction? I don't know.
Next up, we have the original Tour de France hat, and that sold $9.49 plus shipping, and that one sold via promoted listing. Next up, we have this lot of what are they?
Bible teaching.
Derek Prince VHS set. I found that they were pretty rare. So in my Goodwill, these would be 50 cents each. So we're in for $4, out for 50 plus shipping, and I'm glad to have the storage space back.
Right.
But at the same time, we got this new shelving, so I didn't really need the storage space.
Yeah.
But I'm noticing that we're getting rid of like
lots. Space.
Lot.
Yeah.
Lot. And then that, and
Yeah.
then this next one, which is the Miami Vice set. This is 5 seasons of Miami Vice, the complete series. $28.50 plus shipping on that one.
And we would be in for $5 on that.
And then our last sale, but we will talk about the Facebook sale here in a second. We have a Yoda blow up, and Yoda sold for $24.95 plus shipping, and that one's going international.
Great.
We did also have a big purchase on Facebook Marketplace where we are selling a Nintendo 64 with a couple games, another Nintendo 64 that is like a green see-through one, and a
PlayStation?
Xbox 360.
Okay.
And they're all going to Augusta, not too far from us, but we will be shipping all 3 of those through Marketplace to the same buyer. And those were good sales. I think one sold $140, another $140, and then $70.
Yeah, it's great.
And so it's just nice to see another avenue because
when you can't rely fully on one source
yep.
of income, it's nice to branch out.
Yep. So we will. I will be grabbing those and getting those prepared. So as far as today is concerned, I'm going to be going to the local thrift store.
Yeah.
If
I can get done, I'll take my son to piano, but otherwise, you're going to be taking him.
Yeah, I kind of figure I'll just take him because then I
kind of want to get my dad's tree sorted out.
Oh yeah. If that works out, then that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was going to plan on going to other thrift stores over there.
Then you
but
have fun.
No. If you got to do the tree thing, because you want to get that done.
Yeah, because it's like time to do it for Christmas.
Yeah.
People are setting up. Let's get it.
Well, I think too. I personally don't think people buy used Christmas trees.
It's okay.
But I know it's a specialized one, so we will do some
motorized,
research.
And it goes super high, and they keep everything in like brand new condition. So I think it's worth a sale.
Yeah. So we will take a look on that. So that might mitigate like what dictate what our rest of our day looks like. But nevertheless, she's got a lot of items to list. I have a lot of items to list.
I do.
I'm probably lower on my side than normal. You're probably higher on your side than normal.
Hey,
But,
at least someone's, like we're balancing out. So while you don't have a ton of things, then I do
yeah.
have some.
And so if that's the case, then, me sourcing makes sense. But
Yeah.
again, it depends on
Yep.
that
The
whole
schedule.
aspect. But I think that is it.
Yep.
Anything else you
Oh
want to
yeah,
add?
so we were gonna go get the window repaired for our car, but they couldn't get the part in until sometime this week. So we've got trash bag and cardboard on our window, which is super fun.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look as bad as it could.
Yeah. No, it was funny when we were driving back from Florida, we passed somebody that had the
They
same
had the
setup.
same problem.
It's like, hey, I'm with you.
I feel you. No judgment here.
But I think that'll
So,
be it for
yep, we're gonna be
today.
busy today, and hopefully have more good sales to tell you about tomorrow.
Yep.
So
Take care,
y'all have a
everybody.
wonderful Monday. We'll see you tomorrow.
Have a good one.
I don't know. Can you reach it? Okay, bye.